Hello, everyone. Shelley Simpchism here from Cavan, Ontario, Canada, coming to you live. Today, I want to talk to you about the evaluation of self. I want to help you with this. This is a good business tool. This is a good personal growth tool. Now, you can use this tool in a negative way or in a positive way. And if you are catching me live, I want you to tell me where you're coming from and put hashtag live. If you catch the replay, which I know a lot of you will, do the same, but put instead hashtag replay. I would love to know how far I'm reaching. It's important to know when you're evaluating yourself, are you doing it in a negative energy or are you doing it in a positive energy, right? It's really important to be aware of which way you're using it. So another question when you're evaluating yourself is, are you introducing pressure to your experience? So is there old beliefs coming in? Right? Or are you working on building that new belief? So can you begin to become aware of them and release them? So when you're evaluating yourself and you're asking yourself, okay, I'm going through this experience, it's happening. Do I want to revise how I feel about this? Do I want to react opposed to respond? Take a look. And even if it's not in the moment, you could journal later and ask yourself. And you could, and this is part of evaluating yourself, is actually journaling and asking yourself these questions. Another thing is to pay attention to the electrical charge. Yes, you are an electrical charge. We are energy. So pay attention to the feeling that you're applying to it, right? Could you create a different feeling? And this kind of goes with what I just said a few seconds ago. What kind of pressure, right, are you applying, right? Because when you're applying a reaction versus a response, both have a different feeling, or they can have a different feeling. And actually responding opposed to reacting should feel lighter than, responding should feel lighter than reacting, right? Reacting is without thought, is what I often tell people. A reaction is something that happens without thought. So if you do the mental work towards what you want and you live in spirit, you will become compelled to take action. So this is kind of like evaluating yourself. Are you really working towards what you want? And it could be in the moment. It could be in your business. It could be with a meeting or a family gathering. You can apply this all the time to every area of your life, right? So if you are doing the mental work, what is the mental work? You're evaluating yourself on, what does this look like? How does it feel? What did I learn? What do I want to implement? What do I want to revise? Like, there's so many different ways to approach this. And, I always look at fail as feedback now, right? Some people really don't like that word fail. They don't like the feeling of it. I've actually met one person who really likes the word feel or fail because they get excited and say, oh my God. They said, what they shared with me, which is really cool. They give it a different feeling. They've evaluated themselves on what their old, how they were raised or their old self would look at the word fail. And now they go, oh my God, thank goodness. Now I know that doesn't work. I am so grateful, right? So it just means that maybe you need to take a different path or try something, or that's just not the way it's going to happen. Um, a dominating power in the present moment is conditioned. Be careful, not enough time, that's unrealistic. These are things that we will tell ourselves, right? So you got to ask yourself, what's your dominant feeling, is how I refer to it, right? What is your dominant feeling in a situation? And when you're self-evaluating, were you telling yourself, nah, that's not going to work? Or, that's really unrealistic. Or I don't have enough time for that, right? Or people are going to judge me, right? So what if you cultivated a feeling of desire and living in the feeling of it? So cultivating a feeling of desire is cultivating a feeling where you feel really good about it, right? Where what if you flipped it and say, no, this isn't unrealistic. And yes, I have enough time. And you know what? I'm really not concerned about what people think about me or if they judge me. And I've really gotten really good at that because I don't take advice from people that haven't done what I'm trying to achieve. And it may sound harsh, but I'm not being harsh. I'm just being realistic. Is why would I take advice or not even advice or listen to someone's statement or opinion of what I want to do or what I'm in the process of doing if they've never done it and it's not even something they want to do? Right? So spend time in the spirit and do small things in a big way. So discipline your thoughts, recognize failure as feedback, right? Failure is feedback that's telling you, nope, that's not the way it's going to work, but there's always another way. I truly, truly believe that. Revise your day. 3 questions. You've heard me share this before. What did I do well? What did I learn? What am I willing to implement? Right? So, and then ask yourself, how does it feel? Right? You always want to feel it to feel lighter than heavier. And in saying all this, I have a really good book that you could read about this. It's called The Having. And if you can't find it, let me know. I can share a picture of it with you. And if you want to get on a call and talk about self-evaluation for yourself, or well, always for yourself, but how you're pertaining it to your personal growth or your business growth, it's really, really important because a lot of people, they think their business or their career is all the things and people around you and your clients or customers. No, people, your business is you. And your personal growth is you. You've heard me say this before. You are the how. You'll hear other people tell you, mentors, coaches tell you don't need to worry about the how. Well, of course you don't. You are the how. You'll figure it out as you go. So thank you for watching and have an awesome day. And I'll be back again. Mwah.